In November 2018, John Allen Chow, a 26-year-old American missionary, decided to go to India's North Sentinel Island illegally. The natives of this island are believed to be part of the North Sentinelese Tribe, and they might be the world's last uncontacted tribe. It means they know nearly nothing about the rest of the world. John was a Christian and was so obsessed with his religion that he wanted to teach Christianity to the people living on this island. He went to a nearby island illegally and bribed a fisherman with 25,000 rupees and convinced the fisherman to drop him off at the Sentinel Island. They began the journey on the night of 14th November 2018. Hiding from the coast guards in the darkness, he was carrying his GoPro camera, some scissors, a kayak for the remaining journey, some dried fish, a football, and a Bible, which he had hoped to give them as a gift. On the morning of 15th November, as soon as they reached the island, he tells the local fisherman to wait at a distance and goes closer to the island alone on his kayak. He parked his kayak on the beach and spotted two Sentinelese men carrying bows and arrows approaching him. He greets them by saying, "My name is John. I love you and Jesus loves you. Jesus Christ gave me the authority to come here to you. Here is some fish for you." The two men placed their arrows in the bow and got ready to shoot him. Panicking, John took his kayak and turned back. Some hours later, he tried again. He went to the north shore of the island this time. From afar, he could see about 6 Sentinelese people on the island, looking in his direction, shouting as if they were trying to say something. Obviously, neither group could understand the language of the other. There's no one on the planet who can understand the Sentinelese language other than the Sentinelese people. Whatever syllable John could identify, he tried to repeat them. The Sentinelese people laughed at him. Then, John slowly kept on approaching them, remaining at a safe distance. He starts dropping up the gifts he had brought for them. John got off his kayak and tried to walk towards the child who was holding a bow and an arrow. Meanwhile, Sentinelese man steals his kayak from behind while he tries to explain some verses of the Bible to the child. A few seconds later, the child took aim at John's chest and shot an arrow. The arrow hits the Bible by chance and John's life was spared. Panicking, once again John tries to escape. But since he did have his kayak this time, he swims back to the boat somehow. At night, he wrote this in his diary. But his obsession with the Lord had turned him into madness. He tried to convince himself that he needed to return to the island as it was the purpose of his life. 16th November 2018, he wrote a letter to his family. He tells his parents, "You may think I'm crazy, but I think it's worth to declare Jesus to these people. If I get killed, please do not blame these people." After writing this, he set once again to the North Sentinel Island on his boat. But this time, he didn't come back. The local fisherman who had driven him watched the Sentinelese burying a body from far. Judging by the clothes, he gets to know that it was John's body.